Hey guys, welcome. Today we're going to do a video on what's next for Alexander Volkanovski. I'm going to say, well, we're hearing a lot of chatter that he wants the Spain fight. He does want the Spain fight. He wants the rematch in Spain. Dana wants to go over to Spain. So I guess they're going over to Spain at some point. Maybe that'll be the rematch. Maybe they'll go there twice this year. Or maybe they just go there once at the end of the year. I don't really know. Alexander Volkanovski's done a video. Let's see what he says.
What's up, guys? Just thought I'll do a video to just let you know I'm all good, and obviously to talk about what happened last night. So I always break down fights when I win. I'm going to make sure I break down them when I lose too. So this is a crazy game we play. You can't win them all. You know, sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. Last night I was the nail. I've been the hammer many times. I've ruined a lot of people's party many times. Last night, Ilya got the job done. I thought I was doing great. I felt great in there. I think the judges had me up the first round, and I think I was starting to pick it up even more.
The first round was very close. I think I gave it a Volk, and then obviously round 2 he got knocked out. But at the start of round 2, I had Volk up. I did indeed have Volk winning round 2 until he obviously inevitably got knocked out. But yeah, let's see what else Volk has to say.
In the second, I was ready to even go another level. Had him missing, starting to touch him, and then I was going to start adding on, and he did a great job of getting me to the cage where we knew we didn't want to be with someone like him. He got me there, and when I probably had better options than looking for a counter after he backed me up there, he caught me. So he did a great job.
So there you go. Volk says he was looking for a counter. He knew he didn't want to be up against the fence, but if he did get up against the fence, he needs to counter. The issue is you have to hurt him. If you are up against the fence, you have to hurt Ilia Topuria. You have to hurt him on the counter. You can't just hit him and then move out the way. You've got to hurt him to force him back so that you can move out. Because Topuria, once he catches you up against the fence, that's it. He will just go at you until he finally gets you slept. He knows he's got power. We know he's got power. And sadly, yeah, Volk became a victim of the power. Volk also, when he was up against the fence, he kind of lifted his chin out and got cracked there. So that was also another thing that Volk kept doing. If you listen to, I think it was either either Bisping or John Anik. I think it was John Anik. On commentary, he said that Volk, whenever he leaves the combinations, he exits with his chin out, and obviously when Volk was looking for the counter, he lifted his chin up to see if he can find it and got caught. So yeah, anyways, let's watch the rest of this video.
To find that, a great shot, and that's all you need in this sport. But next time it'll be different, but I'm just going to have a little bit of a rest. I definitely want that rematch. Spain's what I'm hearing is going to happen. Dana wants Spain. Obviously Ilya wants Spain. That probably won't be till later in the year, so obviously the timing will be perfect for me to, spend time with the fam, rest up a little bit, look after myself, and then we'll get back in there and we'll make it right. We'll make it right on my end. So I'm going to do everything right for the next one, and I'm going to get that belt back, mark my words. But again, I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Yeah, all I can say is I'll be back. Cheers.
So yeah, that's what Volk says. Volk says he'll be back. Volk wants the rematch. Should Volk have the rematch next? I personally think Volk should have another fight that is a little bit easier. Not super easy, so Volk can get an easy win. But it's that Volk can get a win that is still good enough that people will still doubt him, but then he'll win, and it's like, oh, then he silences some of the doubters. Then he should come back for the rematch with Topuria, and then probably end of next year, I'd say he should go and avenge the loss against Islam Makhachev, and and see where he goes from there. But like Volk said, he needs to fight. Him mentally, it helps him mentally, it gets him out of his own head, and yeah, someone with personal experiences, I agree. Training and fighting, it definitely. Well, I've only done the sparring so far. I've only done up the sparring. But it definitely helps mentally. It gets you focused on one thing. It doesn't keep you out of that space mentally. You stay still mentally fucked up, I'd say. But It gives you time to just focus on something instead of focusing on the world around you, which is why I do the boxing and MMA every night. It allows me to focus on that one thing for just a few hours, and then maybe a little bit later it comes back, but it is what it is. But that's it. Volk coming back, yes. Can't wait. Obviously not. I really cannot wait for Volk's return. It's like a lot of people will watch these fighters and then they'll be like, oh man, I feel sad and all that. It's like, I felt really bad for Volk, but at the end of the day, win or lose, I'm still going to watch him. I'm still going to enjoy his fights. He's still one of the greatest. It would have been the same with Demetrius Johnson. I love watching Demetrius Johnson's fights. Old and new, well, I'd say recent and new, because Demetrius Johnson hasn't fought in a while. And I don't know if Demetrius Johnson's retired, I need to see. But I know he's not in the UFC anymore. He went on to one championship, and I don't know if he went anywhere else. But guys, apart from that, that's going to be it for today. I know there's a UFC fight card on this week, but I only want to do the main event this week and then watch the card. But I can't remember who it is this week. It was one that I actually did sit down and watch because I know it's a rematch. And I have watched the first one because I remember it. But guys, what's next for Volk? Who would you like to see Volk go against next? Where would you like to see Volk go? Hope you enjoyed. Take care and peace.